Well, the 2025 holiday season has finally arrived. And as we have been preparing for every aspect of the season, don't forget the mental and psychological health. That's super important. One way that we can help you with that is by giving you a tarot/psychic reading so that you can be prepared in advance for what may be coming down the pike. Therefore, even if drama hits you, you got it covered. So let's get to it. By the way, happy holiday from me, Don Roma Rivera, and Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and your family. Let's get started with Aries. We're going to do the signs in order. So, first up is Aries. Aries, this is your reading for the holiday season. First and foremost, the Seven of Coins. I love a Seven of Coins energy. When you get the Seven of Coins energy, know that what you have been working toward, what you have been pushing for, you have been trying to cultivate is starting to come together. Now it's a little fractured and there's some little bit of complications here and there, but know that it's coming together well. So if you think at this point like, oh my gosh, the holiday isn't working out the way I intended, or things just aren't lining up as I'd planned, don't worry. It's not all lost. Just give it a little bit of a break. Also take a breather. This is the time to take a breather and allow the process to work itself through, because sometimes it just takes forever and then quickly takes off, which is wonderful. The second card out here is the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant card, the Hermit card, And the Hermit card is telling you that it's going to work out as you had hoped, because the Hermit is your path. And so it lets you know that you're doing the right thing, you're in the right process. So again, be patient with those coins. Be patient, but it's going to work out and you're going to have a good season. The Three of Swords is here and says if you stress, if you bring a lot of negative energy because you're running around and doing everything else and because things aren't quite working out the way you wanted, if you're overly involved or micromanaging, maybe is a way to put it, then it's going to lead you to frustration. Okay. Sometimes you just have to let go, let God, let go, let God. And this is one of those times. Again, you're going to be taken care of. It's going to work out the way you'd hoped. Just let the process work itself through. And then there's a strength card. Yes, it will take strength to do this, but you got this. You got the strength, Aries. You can do this. And then ultimately, the Ten of Coins, the wonderful celebration card. If indeed you step back and you let the process take its path, and then it follows your path eventually, you're going to avoid the heartache, be strong through that, and ultimately it's going to work out to your advantage, which is that 10 of coins. So Aries, let's keep a high chin, right? No pouting, no tears, no whining, no crying. We're going to keep a high chin. We're going to put our chest out. We're just going to walk forward and say, you know what? It may not be perfect, but it's working out the way it's meant to work out. And when it does, as I said, it's all going to be fine. You got this, Aries. All right. Next up is the amazing Taurus. Taurus, this is your holiday reading 2025. Let's get to it. Your first card out, Taurus, is that Justice card. Yes, that Justice card is there. And that Justice card is saying whatever you put into the season, you can get out of it. So if you come into the season as Scrooge, you're going to come out as Scrooge. However, if you come in with that great Santa energy or one of the elf energies, you're going to be wonderfully happy that you did, because again, whatever you put into the season, you're going to get out. As you come in contact with people, if you bring them down, believe me, they will bring you further down. So again, let's make sure as we enter the season, as we are preparing for parties, as we're being greeted by people, let's make sure we take a very positive energy, a very positive tone. Make sure we're not looking for negative issues or negative things. We're not doing gossip. We're not doing anything like that. We are talking positive and happy and joyous. And when we put that out, it's going to come back to us. The second card out is the Hangman card. I love that. The Hangman card is there. Hangman card is like sometimes throughout the process, you may not know which way to go or what to do, but no matter what you do, come again with the positive energy, because during this season, you will kind of get jammed up a little bit. You will kind of get frustrated because you're feeling like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what to do. When you don't know what to do, just ask your spirit guides, ask your energy and say, where should I be? What should I be doing this season? Where, should I take this party or should I go to that party? Maybe do both. Why is it just one? The point is that bringing the positive energy will make this all flow very well. We have a Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is reminding you during the season, it can get hectic and can get crazy. So make sure you also take a little time and give yourself a rest, a little break. Make sure that you don't overwork yourself or overexert yourself or overstress yourself. Again, take a little break from time to time and make sure that you're taking and call it a mental health moment, okay, if you have to, and bring the energies down. And then we have an Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords again is that new way of thinking. And again, when we have the drama or when we see something new way of thinking, just let it go, let it go, let it go. Because again, bringing that new positive energy is going to make all the difference in the world. And then also ultimately the Ace of Coins. So don't be surprised. We have two aces here. So don't be surprised if this is a holiday of new beginnings. If you have been thinking that maybe a baby might be part of your future, this might be the season for it because that new Ace of Swords, new way of thinking, and also the Ace of Coins, new way of bringing that abundance through. And abundance is family and joy as well as money. So if you have been thinking about a family member, don't be surprised if come March, April, you find out someone's pregnant. Also, this could be an engagement situation. Don't be surprised if someone's getting engaged or an opportunity for a new business, a new job, or something like that. Wonderful energies here, Taurus. Taurus, this is a transitional holiday season. You have two aces, which means something new is getting ready to start in the beginning of the year. Make sure you take advantage of it. This is a wonderful way to go. Taurus, have an amazing holiday. Next up, we're going to we're going to take hold of Gemini. We're going to read for Gemini. So let's go. Gemini, this is your holiday season reading for 2025. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, we have the Page of Cups is starting out there. The Page of Cups. Page of Cups is saying, hey, good news coming in. Good news coming in. If you're expecting maybe family to come to stay and you weren't sure if they were, they're coming. If you were hoping some family members didn't come to stay, you're going to find out they're not. So again, this is good news. So who knows? It's that's a that's a coin with two sides. So you can see it whichever way you want. But it's also a good news energy, as in if you've been looking for something to come to fruition. Maybe if you were looking for a job, don't be surprised if you find out during the holiday season that January brings you a new job. If you've been looking for some other movement in your life, don't be surprised if that happens, or even if you wanted to start something new and hadn't thought what it was. The holiday season delivers that. So keep your mind open this season, because good news is coming in. We got the Queen of Cups here, and she is patient, and she is loving, and she is caring, and she again is bringing in a happy, joyous season. So make sure that you bring your high level of energy, your high level of happiness, so that it matches what that Queen brings in. Now, of course, it's going to be, you have to patience, because the Queen is a patient card as well. So make sure that you have your patience. You're bringing your patience with you, because everything's not going to go as you had hoped, but it will go well. The Seven of Cups is here. I'm sorry, this is the Ten of Cups. My bad, my bad. The Ten of Cups, I love it. Your Ten of Cups is saying, wow, it's all going to have, you're going to have a great ending to the holiday. So don't be surprised if when this holiday is over, you're going to say, man, this is the best holiday I've had in a long time. And why is that? Because first of all, you started it off with some really good news. You learn to be patient and just take things as they come. And then, of course, they paid off in the end, which is wonderful. And then we have a Four of Coins. Only one warning with that Four of Coins. And that Four of Coins is saying, just make sure you don't overspend. Make sure you stay within your budgets. If you have a certain amount of money to spend per person for gift or overall for gift, budget it properly and you will be fine on the other end. And maybe that's why you're going to be happy, because when the season's over, you're not going to feel like you lost a lot of money, or that you didn't, that you spent more than you should have. You won't have regrets like that this year either, because again, this is all about happiness and joy. So again, make sure that we're giving our love, our energy, our time, and maybe even help from time to time, in trade necessarily for something else you may have wanted to get that is a possession of some kind. Don't give them possessions. Give them your love. Give them your time. Give them your energy. Give them your wisdom. All right. With that said, have an amazing, amazing holiday season for you as well. Let's see. Let's check out the holiday reading for 2025 for Cancer. What is it that Spirit Universe has for you, Cancer? Cancer, your first card out is the Justice card. I'm loving this. This is the second reading so far where the Justice card comes out first. And remember, when the Justice card comes out, it says stay balanced. Make sure we're doing balance. Make sure that we're not high highs and low lows. Do the high highs if you want, but don't do the low lows. Okay. Again, that's the balance part. If you do the high highs, don't expect that you have to do the low lows. We're doing balance in that sense. And so happiness and joy, but more importantly, whatever you put out there, you get back. So if you start drama, don't forget drama will come back to you. If you spread that love and cheer, the love and cheer will truly come back to you. The next card out is the Hanged Man, another card that has popped up. And the Hanged Man is only saying there will be times during the holiday season where you're going to say, man, I just need to blow off, or I just need to say something. Really? Do you need to? Do you ever need to? Or do you want to? Want and need are very different. But remember, whatever you put out there, if you put it out there, you may not like what you get back. So the reality is maybe this could be a great time to kind of bite your tongue and say, you know what? Let the fool be the fool, because you can't change the fool. But that doesn't mean I've got to get down into the gutter with them. You know what I'm saying. You know who I'm talking about. Usually our families have those folks who just tend to push those buttons, and this is not the season for it, because it's not about that one person. Generally speaking, it's about everybody. So if you're invited to a party and somebody else is invited to the party, you're like, I'm not going if they're going. Who's that going to hurt? It's going to hurt. No, it's not going to hurt that person. They don't care. You're going to hurt the person who invited you because they wanted you to be there. You're going to hurt yourself because you're not there. Again, don't make it about you. Don't worry about what their karma is going to bite them in the butt in the end. Don't worry about that. You do you. You keep your head down low. You smile. You have a good time, and you just focus on you, and you will be fine. We have the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is reminding you, make sure you get some rest during the holiday season. We don't want to overtax ourselves. We don't want to blow ourselves out in the very beginning and then have no energy at the end. No, this is a long holiday season, as you know. So make sure that we pace ourselves and we will be fine. And then we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is wonderful because the King of Swords ultimately says you're going to get through this fine. You're going to learn something new through this. You're going to change some way of thinking about this, but you're going to get through this fine and you will come out the other side very much happy and pleased with yourself that you allowed yourself to enjoy the holiday season and did not get into the mud with the crazy people that can come around. And more importantly, that you were able to step above and beyond. I love this. So that's your holiday season greeting. Happy holidays from me. It's Normal Mystic Tarot to you and your family. Next up, we have Leo. So, Leo, this is your reading for the holiday season 2025. Let's take a peek and see what is in store for you, how you can work to protect yourself, all those things. First up, Leo, Two of Coins. Love that Two of Coins. Two of Coins, flip a coin. Make a decision. Make a decision. Don't just sit on the fence. No sitting on the fence this season. So you may have to make a decision of which in-laws you're going to visit. Is it going to be your in-laws or their in-laws? You know, in other words, which family is going to be, who says you have to decide? This is a Two of Coins, but it also could say maybe do both if it can work out that way. Also, make sure that, again, you're balancing out what other people are doing. If you're in a relationship, again, that Two of Coins is like, hey, what can I do to make sure that they're having a good season too? Don't just do it all about yourself and don't just do it all about them. Find that happy medium. If you have kids, make sure the kids are happy and doing some things too. And it's not all about you or just all about them. Remember, finding that balance. The Two of Coins is like you have options. Always know you have options. You don't have to accept anything, but know that you can think through and figure out which is going to be your best option. The next card is another two, a Two of Swords, which is quite interesting. What is this two stuff? Another choice, right? The interesting thing, that Two of Coins is such a very pleasant experience because, again, it's about abundance, it's about happiness and joy. The Two of Swords is kind of a little different because it could be, again, a bit frustrating or confrontational if you're not careful. That's the warning, because the other two is there. It's telling you this is a buffer. So let's not get into we did that this night and then so we need to do mine this night or whatever. Don't find a balance. Don't worry about balance. Again, it's like choices, choices, choices. But the Two of Swords is that little bit confrontational. So let's not get into the trade-offs. If you do a little more for your significant other and you do a lot more things that they want, don't carry the drama of, oh well, I did theirs and so no, don't go there. This is telling you avoid that, because there is no balance necessarily. There is no right or wrong. It's just what is it that's serving your best interest to make that relationship work, and what makes your holiday season fun. The World card is here, which is wonderful. So again, lots of opportunities coming along for this season. Make sure you pick and choose well. Remember the Two of Coins and the Two of Swords. The key to them is choice. So as the opportunities come along, figure out which is going to be the most fun. Figure out which works best for you and your family, and then do it. And then we have a Three of Coins here, which is wonderful. And that Three of Coins is such a wonderful energy. And it's just very positive, very inspirational in a way, and it's also aspirational. So the Three of Coins is, don't be surprised if, again, you not only have you're not only going to a party, you're having the party. This will be very clearly a situation where you're inviting the world to come to your party. You're just want to celebrate with them. So if you have a chance to do a party, yes, this is saying throw the party. Throw the party, enjoy having the family over, having the friends over, and most importantly, focus on what makes everybody else happy, not just what makes you happy. Because when you are a host, it is more about those whom you are hosting than about you. Okay. So with that said, I'm gonna let you go. But I will give one more card. It's interesting. The Temperance card just popped up out of there, and I figured I felt I needed one more. And the Temperance cards: be patient and just be chill and be balanced. This season can put us off kilter. It can really bring strange things, especially when we have to deal with our choices and other things like we talked about those twos. But you know what? If we just stay balanced and we say, it's all good, it's all good, let it go, let it go, then we are going to be fine. So that is the holiday season reading for you. Enjoy yourself, relax, and make sure life is as good as you've earned it to be. Virgo, this is your holiday 2025 reading. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. First card out is the Tower card. Change is coming. You can't stop this change. You can't control the change. The most important thing to do is when the change is coming, make sure you're benefiting from it. Make sure you're using it to your benefit. Now, change can be good or bad. It doesn't mean this card is, some people panic over a Tower card. It doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. The change can be a good thing. But no matter if it's good or bad, just make sure that you use it to your advantage. Okay, that's the important thing. See the change, foresee the change, understand how it's going, and jump on board finding a way to use it to your advantage. The next card out is the Two of Coins. You have choices. Again, you have choices. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You can just let the boat go by and say, that's okay. I'm not even whatever. That's fine. But you also have a choice to use that change to find something fresh and new and exciting in front of you, which is what I'm suggesting that you do. The Death cards here, when you see the Tower card was change that you can't control, but the Death card is change you can control. So again, as this change is happening around you, find how you can manipulate the change to your advantage and maybe even create some of your own change from that change. You have choices though. Again, you do it or you don't. That's up to you. But ultimately, if you should do that, look at this, the Chariot cards here. I love it. The Chariot card is that victory card, that moving forward, that progress card. So if you choose to find the way to use the change to your advantage, you are going to be happy you did, because you're going to get a big win out of it, a big, big, big win. So let's not procrastinate. Let's make sure we take advantage of that. This is going to be a great holiday season. So watch for the change as it comes. Embrace it, use it to your advantage, find a way to manipulate it to make it work for you even more, and then bring about your own change in the same time. With that said, great experience. Happy holiday from me to you. Here at Mr. Tarot, I'm Don Rivera. Next sign up is Libra. Libra, this is your reading. Libra, this is your reading for the holiday season 2025. Let's take a peek, see what Spirit and Universe has in store for you. First card out, Libra, is a Six of Swords. I love it. I actually love it. It's good. I love it, but at the same time, it's a little complicated. So let me help you understand it all. Okay. First and foremost, it's going to be a long holiday season. This is a perseverance card. So it's going to be a little bit long. So you're going to be invited to a number of things, and you're probably going to take a lot of the opportunities. You're going to take the engagements. Yes, do it. Just go here, go there, go there. So it's going to be a season to persevere. But you're going to get through this is fine, because again, why you're doing this? You're doing this because in the end, ultimately, good times. and also visiting friends and family in an environment that you don't get to do very often. So this is a good time to do that, you know. So make sure that you're getting around. Make sure that you're visiting X, Y, Z, A, B, C, K, J, L, all of them. Make sure that you're not just focusing on the people you're usually involved with. Focus on bringing some newness, some new energy, some new excitement to your agenda. The Sun card is here. The Sun card is wonderful because the Sun card is saying, hey, it's going to be wonderful and bright and bubbly, but you also have to bring that same energy to the mix. We have a Six of Wands here, and I like the Six of Wands. I like the Six of Wands because it's not struggle and it's not battle, it's not frustration. The Six of Wands is this celebration of rising above because again, you are going to it's interesting. We have two sixes, right? That's crazy, right? So look at the number 66 as an angel number. But again, the Six of Wands is you rising above, you celebrating because maybe you're also getting recognition for the holiday season, or maybe you're getting good news about a job, or maybe a promotion or something like that, and maybe that bonus is coming through too. So don't be surprised if all these sixes are lining up to bring you into a great space. And then the Five of Swords is here. So during the holiday season, drop the swords. Who cares what people think? Who cares about struggles and all the other drama that happened in the past? Let it go. Okay. Do not carry that into the season. It's not a healthy situation for you. Okay. Happy holiday, by the way. Happy holiday, Libra. Scorpio, you are next. Scorpio, this is your holiday reading for 2025. Let's see what Spirit and Universe have in store for you. Scorpio, the first card out is a King of Coins. I love it. This is going to be a wonderful season for you. You're going to feel like this is one of the seasons where you've kind of had a lot more control over things, where you have a lot of a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, and the ability to make sure that everybody it comes into your orbit, seems to be happy when they leave, that you're not bringing anybody down, you're not inadvertently impacting somebody in a negative way. This is a very positive energy. So this is the King of Coins. Make sure as you touch people along the way, and I'm talking not physical touch, we're not getting in trouble. I'm talking cheer and joy and happiness as your life touches their life. Make sure that you are leaving them better off than when you found them. So if it's planting words of wisdom, if it's giving a small gift, if it's just being supportive or understanding, if it's being there at the right moment, maybe even bringing food, maybe deliver some food to somebody, maybe somebody needs food. Make sure that you're giving this season, but give from the heart, give from the energy that is here. And Scorpio, we know it's hard to get through there sometimes because we wear that shell. We want to be that hard shell. But this is a season where you definitely to get you are blessed with abundance. You're blessed with a good space you're in now, headspace, physical space, economic space. You're just in a very comfortable space right now. Not as great as it could be, but not as bad as it was. And so, with that situation, I'm suggesting again, give a little bit of yourself, maybe even give more of yourself than usual, and you're going to find that you're glad you did. We have an eight of coins here, which is wonderful. The Eight of Coins is along the way during this holiday season. You're going to learn some things. You're going to learn some things about yourself. You're going to learn some things about others, and more importantly, you're going to probably learn some things about life itself. So this open, keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, maybe close the mouth a little more so therefore you can hear, and by hearing you learn and grow, and sharing ideas is good, but make sure that as you share, you also are listening equal to, if not more, than talking. Remember, you have two ears, one mouth. Think about it. There's a reason. Scorpio, one more card. We have the Ten of Coins. I love it. Again, the Ten of Coins is telling you it's going to be such an abundantly beneficial season for you. And if you were to think about it, we have three cards, all three coins, the King, the 10, the 8. You can't get much better than that. This is such a wonderful energy for you. Scorpio, this is one of your best seasons yet. Let me know what you think. Send me a message. Let me know as this progresses if I am on target. I would appreciate that. Happy holidays to you, Scorpio. Our next up our sign, shoot. The next sign up for the holiday season reading is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your holiday reading. Let's take a peek and see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. Alrighty then. First card out, the Justice card. Third time out of the 10 readings I've done, 9, 10 readings, that the Justice card came out first. Folks, the Justice card, when it comes out, it's telling you, man, stay balanced. This is all about balance. I'm telling you, there is a reason. There must be a lot of activity happening around this season that has a lot of people perplexed. But you need to stay balanced this holiday season. No highs, no lows. You can do the highs, but you don't have to do equal lows. Okay, that's my point. Yes, do the highs, but you don't have to find the balance. Say, okay, if I was really happy today, tomorrow I got to be really messy. No, you don't. No, no, no. You can be happy all season, and you should be happy all season. So spread it out there, put it out there. When you put it out there, it's going to come back to you. So make sure we're sending out positive energies to get them back. We have the Temperance card here. That's the Balance card. I just told you the Balance card, which is interesting, and the Patience card. Be patient this holiday season. Don't expect for everything to happen just as you expected. Bake in that there's going to be some things that don't work out right. Just bake it in and then go with the flow. Also, bake in the fact that maybe it doesn't go exactly as you had structured it. Maybe also bake in the fact that you didn't get quite the gift you wanted, or you didn't get the reaction because you gave a gift and you expected a reaction, and that person didn't give you the reaction you expected for the gift. Again, it's not that important. Don't let that get to you, because not everybody reacts the same way with gifts. And so just be happy that, again, you gave. That was the important thing. You felt comfortable and you felt like you wanted to do this. Do it for you, in the sense that you wanted to give. You can't control how they're going to behave, so don't let yourself get tied into that little headspace. It's not good. The next thing out is the Three of Swords. If you get tied in there, if you let yourself get wrapped around the fact of, oh man, they should have been more happy, or I can't believe they didn't make it. How dare they not? No, if you do that, you're gonna again break your heart. You're gonna have a heartbreak situation. So don't do that. Allow yourself to enjoy a balanced, happy season where you just kind of just go with the flow. And if things happen the way they do, that's how it was meant to be. Who cares? Move on. It's all good. Because ultimately, your holiday season is most importantly controlled by one person. You. You. So make a determination now that you're going to have a great season. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a great season. All right. Happy holiday from me here at Sonora Mystic Tarot to you and your family. Next up is Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your holiday reading 2025. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. First up, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, the Page of Swords. Page of Swords coming in. Whew. Change is on the way. Change is on the way. So don't be surprised if your holiday does not go the way you anticipated. You're going to get news that changes things up. And when it does, who cares? Go with the flow. Don't get disheartened. Don't get frustrated. Don't take it personally. Maybe it wasn't meant to be the way it was set, because again, for whatever reason, the change is going to be to your advantage in the end. So go with it. So know that there will be change, and then go with the flow. Go with the change. All right. The next is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is saying, hey, this, I love the dichotomy there. We have the Page of Swords, right? Which is the change card. That, again, news about change, but that news is positive. And remember, I just told you before this that it could be positive. So yeah, the cups is positive. So whatever comes along, whatever change comes that you hear about, know that it's a good change. A change, again, change in location for a party, change in who's coming to the party, a change in who's coming for a Christmas dinner, a change in which gifts versus whoever. All these things change. And I'm loving it. So again, change for the good. We have the Queen of Cups here, and the Queen of Cups is that patient energy. Go with the flow. We talked about this. Go with the flow. Just take the changes as they come and say, you know what? It's going to work out in the end anyway. And of course, that Queen is the patient and abundance, but the Queen is also of Cups, which is happiness and joy. So know that the good news, the change is coming, is going to be good. So good news coming about the change. And that change is going to lead to a good space, and it's going to lead to a good holiday season for you, Capricorn. And you can't beat that. That's wonderful. With that happy holiday season to you and your family. Next up is Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your holiday reading 2025. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. First card out is a Two of Wands. A Two of Wands? Really? A Two of Wands. Interesting. All right. What I'm being told is that this is more than merely a choice. Okay. This Two of Wands is actually a planning opportunity. Something is coming along during the holiday season, which is going to set something in motion. Is it going to be a thought? Is it going to be a process? Is it going to be a product or something? You may wind up creating your own product and then getting it to market. You may wind up creating your own business or your own venture, whatever that could be, whatever that might be. You don't even have to know it yet. Again, it seems like during the holiday season, you're going to meet someone, you're going to be at an event, you're going to do something, and then someone is going to pop up and just say, "Hey, I got to talk to you about this." And all of a sudden, your mind starts going and the wheels start turning. And don't be surprised again if you start planning on something in the new year. So this holiday season, do not be surprised if an opportunity arises to the point where it gets you thinking about what am I doing next year? Am I going to, by the time the year ends next year, will I be working for myself? Will I be working still for somebody else? Or maybe will I have a product, or will I be able to put a product in place and make some money on it? Will I be able to create my own business, my own opportunities? Those are good questions, and that's what's coming along. So choices, choices, choices. Something is going to really register with you during the holiday season. The next card out is that King of Wands. I told you it's interesting about starting your own business. This is the King of Wands. He is the guy who can do that. And it's interesting because, the King of Swords is usually a business guy, right? But the King of Swords is a business guy who can run a business and grow, continue. Let me stress that word, continue to grow a business. A King of Wands is the entrepreneur. The King of Wands is who starts a business, who starts something new, starts something fresh. And so again, start planning it because you're going to run your own business. You're going to run your own opportunities, and they're coming to you. And again, don't panic that you don't know already. You're not supposed to necessarily. You might already know, but the reality is, if you don't know, you're going to find out during the holiday season because an opportunity is going to come your way, be it through a conversation or something. It's going to make itself very much aware. Then we have a Nine of Wands. I like that because the Nine of Wands is like there's a lot of things you got to work on. There's a lot of things, the details. So do an inventory and figure out what it is you need to do. Once you have your idea, what do I do? How do I do it? Who do I talk to? How do I find resources, money, business acumen, people who can help me to create and grow something, networking, marketing, all those things. Yeah, oh yeah, do an inventory. What is it you already, you already possess? And then who can help you with those things? Who do you not know, but you need to know? What do you need to build as an apparatus to help build it from the ground up? All those things, it's all going to show itself, and that's not going to be a problem for you. And then we have the Eight of Cups this year, which is wonderful. The Eight of Cups is a great energy because that Eight of Cups is all about finding the energy and the resources to make this all flow, and it will. And it will. Again, you already have them. Think about it. You have them all around you. You just don't realize necessarily how they line up. But once you start thinking about it, you're like, oh my gosh, that person can do that. And I know they've done that. And I think they know somebody else and they talked about somebody else. Again, most of the people you need and most of the connections are already in your network. You just have to be able to think through and process and figure out which nexus, again, which relationships can get me to the next relationship. Because again, if the person you know doesn't have that connection, the person you know may know someone and probably will, and that'll get you where you need to do. So this is all about connection, opportunity, and a new beginning of the year that's going to lead you to a new opportunity, a new job, a new business, and more importantly, independence financially as well as otherwise. Have a great holiday season. Let me know how this resonates with you. Blessings to you and your family. Next is Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your reading for 2025 holiday season. Let's take a peek and see what's in store for you. Alrighty then. First and foremost, ooh, Three of Swords. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one. Aquarius, this could be a bit of a frustration for you, a frustrating season for you. Now, I'm certain that as we look into the next few cards, it'll give you ways to make sure we don't go in that way. This doesn't stay consistent. But there is a warning here. A warning here is this season could go wrong. And do we want that? No, we don't want that. So let's make sure that as we face the season, that first we're prepared. Second, that we take the opportunities afforded us to go to parties, to go to celebrations, to be out and around people, and to be around people, to help them, for them to help lift you up, maybe to even give you some good advice, or just kind of like be the friend, be the be the colleague at work, that kind of stuff. This is it's shake off. Let your connections help you shake off any gloom and doom that you may be bringing to the season. We have a Five of Wands here, which is interesting because a Five of Wands card is, again, a struggle. It's like a struggle. So this could be this, Lord have mercy. Avoid the work environment. Avoid the work party. Don't do the work party. Okay. With that broken heart, and then with that five, it's a work party situation. A lot of struggle at work, some conflict at work. So if you are having conflict at work, don't go to the work party, because someone's going to have a little too much to drink. Maybe you, maybe them, who knows? But someone's going to cause something and it's going to blow up, and you don't do it. So if you're having a holiday party at work and you're having drama at work already, take my advice. Don't go. Don't go to the party. Now, you have choices, 2 of 1. Yeah, and you have a choice. I can't tell you, but I'm just trying to tell you, you have a choice. What do you want to do? Instead, if you are invited to a work event, just say, you know what, I already committed to this event, and then go someplace else. Be somewhere else on that night, with someone else on that night or that day or whatever, but just don't be there. And then therefore, you're still having a good time and you're still around people, but you're just not there. Yeah, you're going to miss something, but man, the way I see this, you don't want to be there. Yeah. Look at my face. Yeah, I don't want to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sorry to be a bummer, Aquarius. Let's see if we can find some other piece of information about the rest of your holiday, though, that doesn't deal with this darn party. Eight of Wands, lots to be done, lots of things to be done, a lot of things in the air, but you're going to handle them well enough. We have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is like, yep, be patient, work through it, think through the process, figure out which way to go, how you can get all that done, and you'll get through it. And then ultimately, the Knight of Swords is just focusing and get it done. Just start doing it. Don't think about it. Just slice through it. Say, I'm doing this, then this, and then this, and then this, and this. If you study too long, if you focus too hard, you will not get it done, because you will be paralyzed by analysis. In other words, paralysis by analysis. You don't want to do it. So instead, focus on what you can get done, how you can just get done, and just go through it and do it. Just do it. Just do it. A Nike commercial, right? It's going to be fine. Again, avoid the holiday with the workers, with your buddies at work. But spend the rest of the holiday season just getting things done, and you'll be fine. Absolutely. Have a great one, Aquarius. Last but not least, we have Pisces. Pisces, this is your holiday reading 2025. Pisces, the first card out for you is a Four of Wands. Four of Wands, good energy, family, friends. Make sure that you are spending time with family and friends. And this is party. This is wonderful, close parties. And so make sure that if you are invited to numerous family and friends parties, take them up on it. If you've been a hermit for a while, get your butt out of the hermit mode and do something with friends. Even if they're friends you haven't talked to in a while, even with his friends you haven't approached in a while, that doesn't mean that they're not friends. It just means you haven't had the opportunity. So get out there, spend some time with family, spend some time with friends, even acquaintances, people you haven't seen in a while. Again, everybody who comes into your orbit, if you have had any opportunity with them in the past, get out there and spend time with them. If they're offering for you to come spend time with them, or they want to come spend time with you, let it happen. This is the holiday season. Open it up. Get out of your gloomy, your gloominess, where you're kind of always struggling and fighting yourself. Don't fight yourself this season. Just go ahead and open up your doors and let the good sun shine in. The next card up is the Seven of Swords. Loving that card. Always have loved that card. And I love that card because, to me, the Seven of Swords, it has many different aspects to it, or any different concepts, but the one thing it seems for me is like this futuristic kind of evolutionary phase. Okay, we had the Perseverance, which was the 6. Okay, so you put up with something, you dealt with something, but now it's time for you to start using that experience that you did, that you persevered through, and you finally got through, to now start focusing on whatever else. Don't this is that karma card. If there's somebody around you, and this can be that somebody around you who is deceitful or whatever, ignore them. Know who they are. Make sure they don't give you any, don't rent space in your head for them, and just don't give them any attention. Let them acknowledge who they are, know who they are, and ignore them. Be done with them. But don't let them bring you down. Don't let them become your whole focus. That's not important either. What you need to do is focus on the good time, the joy, the happiness. Okay, so let's not get focused on this negative energy, and instead let the karma come upon them. They've earned this karma. They got some bad karma coming. That's on them, not you. You send out good karma. So again, when you see it, you know who it is. Just don't entertain it. Not your thing. Remember, we're having a good time. We're having a party. Okay, so again, keep those people at bay. And then we have a Four of Cups here, which is wonderful. The Four of Cups is also a great positive energy. And the Four of Cups is saying something during the holiday season is going to come your way, and it's going to be a gift from the universe, a gift from spirit. So you're not expecting it. This is something that's unexpected, something that you didn't pay attention to initially or whatever, or better yet, you didn't even know it at all, but the universe is delivering you a gift. So when the gift comes, be gracious, thank the universe, thank whoever gave you this amazing gift, whatever the gift might be, and then be happy that you received it, and more importantly, be thankful that it came your way. Okay, so this is a season where, again, don't pay attention to the negative, not important. Those people who are always cutting you in the back, not important. Don't give them the light of day. Celebrate your family and friends, happiness, joy, and when the universe delivers a gift this season out of the blue, take it and be thankful. Thank the universe and thank whoever gave it to you. Okay, and then utilize it to the max, because this is where it's going. This is important. This is probably the most important part of that. Okay. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing holiday season. I will chat with you come January for a whole 2026 reading, so where you can be prepared for the year ahead. But for now, let's get over the holiday season first. That's a big enough. That's a big enough bill. Love, light, and blessings from me. It's an Mystic Tarot, and my family to you and to yours. And if you're looking for a holiday gift, please look on Amazon under Donald Rumor Rivera. That's me. I've written The Ultimate Power Within: Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations, talking about affirmations. I also wrote a book called The Mediums with my friend Susan, and we teach people how to do mediumship. I have two children's books, one in Spanish, one in English, and it's helping kids that are learning to understand their ABCs. It's called Prince Liam's Alphabet Zoo, and it's for my grandchild, Liam. And so I created an Alphabet Zoo book for him. So where when he opens it up, there's an A, and then there's Angie, the alligator. B, Barbie, the bear, and so forth. And so it's a way of helping him learn his ABCs and also his phonetics of the ABCs, which is great, in Spanish and in English. I have two different versions, again, on Amazon. And then finally on Amazon, the last book I have is my most recent book, and that is called A Silence Too Loud. And it is a fiction book. It's a psychic medium murder mystery. Yes, a psychic medium murder mystery placed in Jerome, Arizona, Cottonwood, Arizona, and Sedona, Arizona. So if you've ever been to any of those three towns, you will see them in the book, and you will experience them as you had when you were here in Arizona. So again, A Silence Too Loud. It is one of my passions. It was fun. It was so fun to do it. And again, it's a murder mystery with a psychic medium twist. You'll love it. With that said, happy holiday seasons. We'll talk later. Again, beginning of the year, I'll do a year in advance reading for 2026 for each of the signs. Keep an eye out for that. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.